What's going on YouTube? It's your boy Zach aka ZJ. Welcome back to a brand new video here on my channel King DoorDash. If you guys are new to the content, welcome to the family. I hope you all are having an amazing day, night, whenever it is that you are watching. Never forget guys, every single day is a blessing, so there's always a reason to smile and there's always something to be grateful for no matter what. Guys, right now in this moment, write down 10 things that you guys are grateful for and continue doing that every single morning and night. Take a second, reflect on all those 10 things, how they make you feel. Do it consecutively for 30 days and I promise you, you guys will be feeling like a refreshed person, a brand new person for the better. Gratitude is literally everything guys, and I truly believe gratitude equals happiness based off my personal experience. And if something works for me, I want to share it with you guys. But please, whatever I say on my videos, whatever I say on this channel, take with a grain of salt. I realize everyone is in a different place in life. Everyone works in a different place. So what might work for me might not work for you, but hey, use this channel as a means of entertainment as well as motivation. Hopefully you guys are all setting your goals, working towards your goals, and in due time, with hard work and consistency, you will achieve success. I believe in you guys. Let's make this year our year. I'm gonna go ahead and show you guys my stats. Listen guys, I preach 3 things on this channel. That's keeping a high positive mindset, keeping my stats up, and lastly and most importantly, putting in the hours every single day. If you do those 3 things every single day, I can assure you, you will maximize your earnings in whatever zone that you are in. Guys, keep pushing, take all that negativity and throw it to the side. Believe in yourself, and I promise you, you will become successful in whatever it is that you guys want to do. Believe in yourselves. That's where it starts. I am heading over to my zone. It is currently 6 o'clock. I'm going to work for 3 hours today. It's going to be a little bit of a shorter shift, but I had to take you guys along with me. Come on now. I couldn't leave you guys behind. So let's get out there. Let's crush it today. If you are watching this video, if you enjoy this video at any point of the video, smash that thumbs up button. It helps my videos out. If you're not yet subscribed to my channel, you like positive DoorDash content, definitely hit that sub button. And lastly, you want to click on that bell notification so that you're notified for any videos that I do drop from this point on. I love you guys. I appreciate all the support. You guys have been crushing it. Let's keep it going. Let's build a family. Let's build a community. I'll see you guys once I'm over in my zone and I get that first order offer to hit my phone. Let's go get this money, guys. All right, you guys, so we are about 5 minutes away from where I like to camp at over here in my zone of Hartford. So I figured, you know what, this is the perfect opportunity to give you guys 3 tips to maximize your earnings wherever you're dashing at. Typically, I'll give you guys the 3 tips throughout the entire video, but today, like, you know what, let me give you guys the 3 tips as I'm on my way, and then we could just focus on the dash. I'll go over the numbers at the end of the shift, and then I'll just go back and go over those 3 tips again for you guys. If you guys find any of these tips helpful, definitely smash that thumbs up button. Also, let me know below if you guys have any tips to add for anyone watching this video for me to kind of mention in the next video, and for anyone reading the comments, they're much appreciated. To all dashers, all gig workers in general, this is a community, so if you guys have any help to offer, definitely leave that in the comment section. And then last thing, comment below where you guys are watching from, what kind of gig work you do, and if there are any gig apps that you guys recommend that I try, that I showcase for you guys, because I'm always open to that. Definitely leave that in the comment section. All right guys, let's get into the 3 tips. Tip number 1 is track your expenses throughout the day. That means if you're going to fill up gas, that means if you spend on food, that means if something goes wrong, like you get a flat tire, you're going to subtract that from the total that you make every day. Sounds so easy. I know probably a lot of you guys do that, but that's something that I never did until recently. And then at the end of the week or the end of the month, I was wondering, where the hell did all my money go? Sometimes we just get so caught up in working, not really focused on, let me stop by real quick, fill up $20 of gas, and then you just kind of keep going. And then at the end of the week, that $100 or that $20 of gas becomes $100 when you're filling up every single day, and you're gonna have to subtract that from your, say, $1,000 a week, for example, and then guess what? That's $900 of profit versus actually making $1,000. So of course, guys, there's expenses regardless of what you do, wherever you work, but that's just something to consider for us gig workers. Tip number 2 is withdrawing your cash every single day. That's something I've been doing for the past few weeks, and I've heard this and I've read it all over the place, that when you spend in cash versus spending as a credit card, you're a lot more aware of where your finances are going. You're a lot more careful with how you spend your money, and I could tell you guys 100% that this is facts. I've saved up so much more money withdrawing my cash every single day. Now, you don't have to be as extreme as I am, but maybe at the end of the week, you withdraw like half your earnings or a fourth of your earnings. Over time, that's going to stack. And guess what? You're going to end up with a lot of cash, which you can obviously put back into a savings. Some people like those high yield savings accounts, but the point is to at least put that cash on the outside so that before you go in, you take your credit card, you take your debit card and splurge on a purchase. You're at least more aware, you have it in front of you. And also, I've been liking just using cash for regular purchases. It helps me be a lot more aware of the purchases that I make. That's just me, something that works for me, and I hope it works for you guys as well. And then tip number 3 is keeping in communication with your customer. That means if you're headed to a restaurant, text them, let them know. If the restaurant has a delay, if you're headed over and you're a little bit delayed, let them know. And then when you usually drop off the order, let them know that you're about to drop off the order, that you did drop off the order. And then you can mention, have a very nice day to them. And you know what? A lot of times that does result in an additional tip. Nowadays, customers are actually prompted to tip extra even after the order. Yes, not all customers are going to tip after the order, but these are the little strategies that will help you get that extra tip. And over time, it definitely does add up. Anyways, guys, we just got to downtown within this zone. I'm going to station myself right here, wait for offer number 1. Soon as it hits my phone, I'll go ahead and pick it up, show you guys what that is. We got 3 hours to make as much as we possibly can. So let's go out there and do exactly that. I'll see you guys in just a second. All right, you guys, we're pulling into our first pickup location of the day. I'll go ahead and throw it on the screen for you guys. Let's freaking go. 625 plus 1.8 miles from Joey's. This place always showing up in clutch. Shout out to you, Joey. I love you. Man, oh man, this one is a catering order. If you missed that, you gotta love being a platinum driver. Guys, get on the platinum tier bandwagon because I'm telling you, ever since I have these catering orders come on the regular, I used to be back and forth between a low acceptance and a high acceptance rate. And you know what? When I was low acceptance rate, I'll tell you the truth, in this exact market, I would get a catering order maybe once or twice every single week versus now I get at least 2 or 3 per day. So, hey, to each his own. Whatever way works for you guys. If you guys make more money multi-apping, just keep doing that. But for those of you guys who want to maximize your earnings solely on DoorDash and you haven't yet tried Platinum, I urge you guys to go for that Platinum tier, and I promise you, you will not regret it. Regardless of what zone you're in, I really do believe that you will maximize your earnings in every single zone being a higher acceptance rate. They're going to keep you busier. Yes, you may take orders that aren't as favorable, but you get orders like this, which definitely make up for it. And you're going to end up averaging out about $25 to $30 an hour. And who doesn't love that when it comes to gig work? I'm going to give this one a couple minutes. It should be ready. Like I mentioned in my last video, on these catering offers, they're usually pre-planned. Either way, I like to give the restaurant a couple of extra minutes just so I'm not hovering over their shoulders. I hate to be that customer. I've worked in a restaurant and I know how it is. So yeah, we're just going to give them a few extra minutes. We'll head on inside. As we do that, comment below what you guys think this is going to turn into. I think this is probably going to be somewhere around the $20, $25 range, just judging based off where the location is going and also the time of day. It's currently 6:30 right there. So yeah, let's go ahead and get this one done together and let's go make some money, guys. Check this out, guys. We got 3 pizza boxes right here, a solid at least 5-pound bag. Let's go ahead and load this in the hot bag. We'll work our way over the customer's address and see how much this one pays. All right, you guys, so we got the order loaded up in the back as well as on the map. We're only 3 minutes, 0.9 miles away, as you can see right there. Not too bad at all. We're going to head over, drop this one off ASAP. Another little tip, I'm going to go ahead and place this screenshot just so you guys can kind of follow along. I read the instructions on this order. They have some instructions listed on the app. That's definitely something that helps out a lot because if you read the instructions before you get over to their address, and the address is a little bit confusing as this one probably is because they left instructions, you're able to get the order done in a lot quicker of a time rather than just getting over there trying to find exactly where to go, going back and forth. I've done that a lot, and nowadays I pay a lot more attention to the instructions. Just a little side tip, a bonus tip, since I already gave you those 3 tips. Hopefully that does help. Anyways, let's head over there. I'll see you guys in about 3 minutes. As soon as I drop this one off, we'll go over the payout together, and then we'll keep racking these orders up. I'm gonna go ahead and pause my dash after this, and we'll head back over to my favorite camp out spot over here. See you guys in a second. All right, you guys, so I'm about to unload all this stuff. We're dropping it off right there. Top right of your screen is what we made. Let's go. All right, you guys, so we ended up making $8.97 on that one. And although that is on the lower end of what I like for a catering order, I honestly don't care because we ended up finishing that order in under 15 minutes time, which is actually crazy for $9. Definitely leaving us on pace to have that $30 hour in the first hour. So let's go ahead and keep moving. I'll see you guys for order offer number 2 soon as I'm back in my hotspot within this zone. Let's keep going, guys. Let's stay positive. Although that didn't go completely my way, it's all good. I'm just showing you guys that some orders are gonna go your way, some orders aren't, and you just gotta stay cheesing regardless. Let's keep making this money, guys. I'll see you in just a second. All right, family, we are en route to the Cheesecake Factory. They hit us up and they said they need an order done. I said, all right, I am on my way. Bet it up. Let's get this one done. 675 plus 1.8 miles. Solid order going north, exactly where I want it to go. You just know it's going to be a nice little tip when it goes north here in this zone. So that is where we're headed to. I'm going to park over here. Hopefully I can find a parking spot. Usually this parking lot's a little crowded. Maybe I made a mistake heading into here. If I can't find a parking spot, though, I'm just going to turn around and then we'll go park on the other side of this building. Cheesecake Factory is literally right there. But sometimes I like to park here. It's just a lot easier access to the to-go orders. Looks like it's crowded, so I might have to turn around. But yeah, anyways, let's get this one knocked out, guys. Let's keep this pace going. Literally got that one right after that drop off, and the first hour will end at 7:30. So we still got about 35 minutes left in this hour. I could definitely hit 3 orders, so one more after this one, which can easily put us at $30. Let's go. Let's keep pushing. Let's keep moving, and let's make it happen. All right, guys, order number 2 is loaded on the map. We're 6 minutes, 1.9 miles away. A very quick pickup to drop off. This one was ready as soon as we went in, which is a little bit surprising when it comes to the Cheesecake Factory. Then again, they were on their game today, and it looks like they were a little bit emptier, so it makes sense. Let's go run this over to customer number 2, and I'll see you guys for payout number 2 soon as we get to that end and we drop it off. Let's go. Check that out, guys. Gas prices $3.09 at Shell. Well, this car wants to come and block it as soon as I'm trying to show you guys. Hey, wait, hold on. I got to get this one. There you go. $3.09 at Shell. You know gas prices are low when Shell got gas prices like that, because usually Shell is the most expensive gas station. Let me know below what the gas prices are near you. Gas prices definitely make a difference. I remember 2021, 2022. I remember at one point it was like 89 cents, which was absolutely wild. I still remember I'd fill up for like $12 for the entire tank, and that was a Corolla, which was about 30 miles per gallon. Fast forward 2 years, it was around $5. So then I was filling up for, and I had that same car too, like 50 bucks. So gas prices do make a difference. I don't know. I just get a little bit in my head about it too. I'm that type of guy. I'll drive all the way to Costco to make sure I get a few extra cents off. I know that's probably so dumb because the amount of money I'm spending to drive to Costco just makes up for that difference. I also don't like people to take advantage of me though too. So I don't know. Let me know below though what the gas prices are near you and what the lowest price you've ever filled up was per gallon. I'm curious to know. All right, you guys, so we are currently waiting for our customer right now. We're right outside a community college. I just gave her a call, so she's heading out. Top right of your screen is how much we made. Hopefully it was a solid payout. Either way, I'm happy. Money's money. And we got room for one more order before that first hour mark hits. It's 7:09. We got till 7:30. Maybe we can get a double if we're lucky. Check that out. It's all about stacking those orders. That is how you hit the $30 hour. It's not about just waiting there, waiting for that banger. That may come to your advantage sometimes, but most of the time, I'm out here stacking orders, and that is how I hit those $200 days. Head back over to downtown. I'll see you guys for order offer number 3 Hopefully 3 and 4 together as a batch in just a second. All right, you guys, soon as I pulled into this parking lot right here, I was literally just gonna camp out. DoorDash gave us this solid Chipotle order, and Chipotle is literally right there. So I'm gonna go ahead and find a quick parking spot. Probably gonna have to park illegally. Don't judge me, but that's what everyone does here because there's literally not enough room for the amount of cars that are here. And I'm just gonna be in and out. And Chipotle is super fast with these pickups. So yeah, hopefully that is the case today. And then as soon as we drop this one off, I'll go over the first hour's numbers and we can rack it up for the next 2 hours and call it quits there. Let's keep it going, guys. All right, you guys, let's go. As predicted, this one was ready as soon as we hopped in. Let's go drop this off and get some money. All right, for some reason, I loaded up that order, and you guys can correct me if I'm wrong. I'll go ahead and place a screenshot of the order once again on the screen to show you guys that I'm not tripping. It was 3 miles, maybe 3.5 miles max on this order. I'm currently 3.6 miles and I've been driving for about 2 minutes now. So from the restaurant to the customer, it showed about 4.2 miles. Now it's not a big deal. We're still getting $8.50 and I'm still gonna be paid that in literally 13 minutes time. So it's great dollars to minutes, dollars to miles ratio. But the issue I have is that they're showing me one thing and then I'm having to drive a whole different thing. And this has been happening on my account for the past few weeks. So let me know below if you guys are also experiencing this, because I actually somehow managed to talk to a supervisor. I'd like escalated this whole thing and he told me he'd fix that on my account and that was not acceptable. And yet few weeks down the line and I'm still experiencing the same thing. So yeah, again, let me know below if you guys also have experienced this in the past, you're experiencing it as of now. I know that whatever you see on your offer screen should be the entire trip, and that's what makes DoorDash nice, because I know some other apps like Instacart don't factor in your mileage to the place, but here on DoorDash it should factor that in. So I'm just a little bit confused. I'm gonna go ahead and just push through on this one. I'll see you guys on the other side for the payout, as well as the total numbers for that first hour, and then we can finish off strong for the rest of the shift. All right, guys, once again, we are dropping off at another community college. This one is actually a different one here in Hartford, but this one is going to be a hand to me. So obviously I can't record the drop off. Top right of your screen is what we made on this one. Not too shabby at all. Shout out to the customer for the tip, and the total numbers I'm also going to place on the screen. Listen, that is pretty solid considering that first catering offer was a little bit lower than expected. But again, no excuses on that. We made what we made, and we're just continuing to bust these orders out one after another. That is how you stack that money, and that is how you have a higher dollar average at the end of every single hour, and an overall higher average in the end of every single shift. See you guys once I'm back over in downtown West Hartford for order offer number 4. Let's go, guys. All right, you guys, DoorDash just hit us with another order offer. This one came in as a batch, one from Prey Kitchen, which is actually right here, but we are picking up from Sparrow Pizza Bar right here on the right side first, and then we'll just walk over since it's literally like right across the parking lot. No need to find parking twice here in downtown. Look how beautiful it is. It's all lit up. Got restaurants going all the way that way, all the way this way, and then all the way back behind me. Beautiful area. If you guys ever visit Connecticut, I highly recommend West Hartford, downtown West Hartford to be exact. This area is very solid. Hartford itself is okay. You got some nice areas, you got some okay areas, and you got some super dangerous areas that you want to stay out of. But here in West Hartford, it's overall really, really solid. And that's why I try to stay here and maintain myself within this area, aside from going all the way to Hartford. Sometimes I just can't help it, especially when I get a catering order going that direction. I'm gonna take it, but then again, if it is a catering order, that means the customer is most likely a solid customer for tipping right. Anyways, guys, I'm gonna go ahead and just park illegally. Again, don't judge me on this. I'm just gonna hop right in. The restaurant's literally right there, so I don't really have to keep my car here for more than 10 seconds, 15 seconds, and this place always has their orders ready. But just to make sure, I'm gonna give it about like 2 minutes and then I'll head on inside. We'll grab both of these orders, we'll drop them both off, and I'll go over the payout with you guys in just a second. Let's get it. All right, family, we got our first order out of the 2 loaded up in the map. We are 0.8 miles, 3 minutes away. So let's go run this over, and then we'll go ahead and run over order number 2. I'll go over the payout on both orders because obviously it's not going to show me the payout until I drop off both of those orders. And we'll cash in on a couple more orders. Looks like I'm going to end off a little bit early. My wife finished cooking a little bit earlier than expected, so I'm going to head home for a dinner. I like to have dinner as early as possible. I hate to stuff myself right before bed, and I definitely want to chill a little bit with my wifey. It is our couple days off. Today was just a little bit extra. So yeah, let's go ahead and finish off strong. Either way, I'm taking you guys with me for every single order offer I take today. Let's get that money. Second one is 7 minutes, 2.5 miles. Let's go knock this one out, guys. All right, you guys, this is the second of the 2 orders. We're just gonna go ahead and drop it right here. It is a leave at my door. Top right of your screen is what we got paid on both of these drop-offs. Let's go. All right, you guys, we just got our last order offer on DoorDash of the day. This one is a plus order. I'll go ahead and show you guys on the screen. This one took a lot longer than expected. It is currently 8:30, as you can see right there. So we'll go ahead and grab this order, and then we'll drop it off. Hopefully this plus turns into a little higher plus than the ones previously, but either way, we're taking it with a smile on our face. I apologize if my energy's down. I am just so tired. I'm definitely taking the day off tomorrow. I think rest is much needed, especially when you're feeling burnt out, because if you keep going, eventually you're just gonna burn out and you're gonna have to take off longer than if you just took off a day. So yeah, anyways, guys, let's go ahead and pick up this order. We'll drop it off together, see how much this one pays out, and then we'll go over the total for the entire shift. It's probably gonna be about an hour and a half in total, and I'm assuming maybe around $40, $45. So not too bad at all. Quick and easy shift. And you know what? That's the beauty about DoorDash. You could just go out and dash whenever. Days like today where I was supposed to take off, I decided, you know what? I'm just going to go out and work while my wife works, make some extra money for us. And there you have it. Although $40 isn't a crazy amount, money is still money. It still adds to that pot, still adds to that weekly goal. You guys should treat it the same way. Set your weekly goals, work towards them with consistency each and every single day, and you will hit your goals regardless of the week. Some weeks are obviously easier than others, but you guys got this. Let's go pick up our order and let's add to our pot. Got our last order loaded up on the map, guys. We're 4 minutes, 1.7 miles. Let's finish off strong. Do me a huge favor and give this video a thumbs up if you did find any value in it whatsoever. Every single like helps my channel out like crazy, helps push my content out to other dashers so that we can all win together in the year 2025. I'd really appreciate it. Last drop off is complete, you guys. We dropped off again at another community college. I wonder if the algorithm is onto something. I'm being sarcastic. Of course it is. I don't know if you guys noticed that as you're dashing, but a lot of times, whatever order you start off delivering to, or like could be like a college or a school or just in a certain direction, DoorDash will send you those orders throughout pretty much the entire shift. I don't know what that's about. I guess it's kind of their way to keep the orders organized, setting each dasher in a certain direction so that all the orders are done on time. I really don't know, but then again, what would happen if you rejected orders? That's my question. But yeah, either way, we made that money. We ended off with $41 and some change. I'll go ahead and throw up the screenshots as well as the payout on that last order. It went up 50 cents, but a $4.50 tip. So shout out to her. Still a very, very solid tip, especially for a college student. I remember back when I was in college, and no judgment to college students, I was very broke. Maybe they're just balling, but hey, listen, a tip is a tip, and I appreciate it from whoever it comes from, regardless. Honestly, guys, not bad numbers at all. For an hour and a half of work, $41 and some change is pretty solid. And honestly, today was a very, very slow shift. I could just tell. First of all, there was no promo. Whenever it's very busy out here in my zone, there's always a promo on the weekends, or if the weather is just not it, they'll always dish us out a promo just to get those orders dished out to the customers. And also, I just noticed just the wait time in between each and every single order, especially for a dinner shift. So I'm just glad I didn't work throughout the day today. And that's exactly why I'll typically take off Tuesdays and Wednesdays here in my area, because I feel like overall to get to my goals, it takes a lot longer rather than working weekends or Thursdays and Fridays as well. So that's why I always talk about how important it is to get to know your zone, know where to work, know where to camp at, know what days to work, because all of that definitely does add up. It adds to your experience overall on the app itself. Guys, set your goals, keep working towards those goals. Use this as a means to get to that goal or those goals, whatever they are. I believe in you guys. I hope you guys do the same for yourselves. You guys are amazing. This year is our year, so let's make it happen. I appreciate you guys for tuning into the content. I will see you guys on the next video. I feel like I need to take a few days off just for myself mentally. I feel drained. I appreciate you guys showing any kind of love. It means a lot to me. Don't forget to hit that sub button if you are not yet subscribed. Smash that like button if you enjoyed any part of today's video. It helps me out a ton. I'll see you guys on the next video. Until then, peace. Thank you guys for watching today's video. If you have made it up until this point, you are a real one. Don't forget to smash the thumbs up button. Hit the subscribe button for videos like this where I'll be dropping 2 to 3 times per week. And until next time, peace, much love, stay gravy. I love you guys.